Make the right choice, even if it calls for sacrifice.
Go guys.
ايش بدك؟
Coca mile mala.
كوكا مالا.
Coca mile mala de coca mile mata.
كوكا مالك كنا كنا كنا.
They just go the fuck away. Be- be-
Enemy spotted me.
You guys, Sage heal me. Hey Sage heal me.
Healing you.
Spike planted.
God, oh we made.
Last player standing. Flawless.
GG.
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously. Does anyone have funds?
Clove's antics stop now.
Oh, I'd say no.
Enemy spotted A.
Spike down B. Spike planted.
Blinding!
Trevor!
Enemy spotted
Dead.
A. Enemy spotted mid.
Worthless.
Oh,
Get off my back. Not your day, is it?
We will claw our way back up to the light.
I need this.
Get some out of here.
Guys, why all mid? Oh, fuck you. Kidding. Why are you all mid? Go
Go B,
mid.
go B, go B.
Enemy mid.
Sorry.
Die.
Flash out! The angel's dead.
Spike planted.
Speaking.
Come here.
Oh.
I don't think so.
You had your fun. My turn.
Enemy B.
She there, faded there.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Here, he's here. Safe. Go, go.
Clutch.
Reyna, time to hunt.
I need this.
Embarrassed him.
Go B. Top go mid dulu. Thank you, mama.
Blinding!
بالله.
Last player standing. Flawless.
If you're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
Here.
I need this. Thank you. I need this. Thank you. In we go.
Let's go B. Someone come A.
I'm a mid guy.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted B.
Enemy B.
Flash out!
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Their backs will be towards at least one of us.
Don't go mid, Sage and Chamber. Go side. I'm a mid. Go side.
Siege, come B and put wall.
Go side, man. Go side.
Put wall here, Siege.
Let's remind them who we are.
The hunt begins!
They will cower.
Barrier created. Reloading.
Blinding!
Mid
Satisfied.
guy. They are all mid.
Spike planted.
For you. Reloading.
Shift to reach.
Last player standing.
Oh shit, bro.
I know what must be done.
Bridge. Buy aim, man. Buy aim.
Here.
Sage, go away. 2A, 2D, Sage. Go away, Sage. Not B, A, bro. A. Sage, A, man.
They are so dead.
Awesome. A. Come, A.
Yeah, why? Sage, I told you to go away, man.
Flash out!
حبيبي وين ايه؟
Spike planted.
Let's go! Weak.
Face your fear!
Fun.
One enemy remaining.
Right there.
Nice. Defuse.
Reloading.
Change of plans.
Reloading. Reloading.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
Does anyone have funds?
Vous avez bien dormi, Gérard? Le vent vous a pu réveiller?
Merci. J'ai dormi. Et rappelle-toi qu'on n'est pas payé pour bavarder.
One here.
Embarrassing.
You will not kill my allies!
Spike planted.
Breach. Please go B, bro. No one mid. No one mid.
Last player standing.
Breach, you need to go. Nice try.
I'm the last thing they'll see before they die. Lucky them.
I'm mid. Sage, go. Oh, I can't play with you.
It's you and me.
Spike down B.
Sage, don't push.
Nice, GG.
Enemy spotted B.
Cutting their vision.
Gun here.
Still in sight.
Go away, go away.
Three killed.
Okay.
Spike planted.
Tommy.
One enemy remaining.
Shadows traveling.
My ult ready.
Let me.
The spike is diffused.
Reloading.
Stand tall. We are Valorant. We are fighters.
Reloading.
Chamber, let me be mid. Yo, Sage, go away, please. Go. Listen to me one time and go away.
You love mid, Arena.
What?
You love mid.
She can't. She
The
can
hunt begins!
Enemy spotted B.
Many enemies B. Pathetic.
Spike planted.
Watch them run.
Last player standing.
They're not getting the message. Leave it to me, I'll rough them up.
Does anyone have funds?
Oj, A, go A. I will go B. Siege.
ضلكش تحكي يا بيريتش. ريتش ضلكش تحكي.
Why you OB?
ريتش ضلكش تحكي.
Why you OB?
Smokes on B.
Enemy spotted B. Stealing sight.
Spike down B.
Reloading.
Can you kill her and revive me,
push.
please? Say, please kill her and revive me.
Here.
Please. Kill her and revive me, Sage.
We have spike.
What are you doing?
Away with you!
Sage A, Sage A.
Gun here.
Last player standing.
Teleport's gone.
Thirty seconds left. Last round in the half.
Spend everything. Don't be cheap.
Does anyone have funds?
Hi, again. All of you be. Oh, nice. You're a great team.
Flash out! Blinding! Got you.
Rotating to A.
Spike planted.
You had your fun. My turn.
My ult is ready.
Remove.
Last player standing. Switching sides.
They think they know pain. They can't begin to comprehend it.
Reloading.
Right there.
Reyna, come up inside.
Let's have some fun.
Okay, no, next round.
Reloading. Enemy spotted. Mid.
Hey door. Enemy spotted B. Got it.
Teleport's ready.
One enemy remaining.
The left, guys, from the left. Chamber.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Spike planted.
She's inside. You need to go, man. Go, she won't stop.
She's in.
Clutch.
Are you serious?
What are you doing?
Okay, which gun to pick this time?
I'm ready.
Enemy spotted mid.
Enemy spotted.
Gun here. Shadows traveling. Flash out! Reloading.
Reloading.
Disappear. My ultimate is ready. Enemies B. Gun here.
Come here.
Spike planted. Reloading. Cover going out.
One enemy remaining.
Trevor!
I've taken worse. Gun here.
Once more into battle. I'm not tired. Are you? Reloading.
Don't let up! Reloading. I can't reach.
Reloading.
Concussing!
One enemy remaining.
Plant the spike. Plant.
Enemy spotted B.
Omen. Go plant.
Anti.
Cover going out. You didn't see that coming.
much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it. Reloading.
Trust in my healing.
Okay. So.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted spike. Our spike's down. Enemy spotted B.
Blinding!
Last player standing.
Oh, Reyna one shot.
Time to stock back up. Here. Here.
They are so dead!
I will be their nightmare.
Why you go mid? Why?
It's you and me! Right there. Concussing!
Spike
You
down
will
mid.
not kill my
Last
ally.
player standing.
My ult's ready. Let's go!
Match point.
Look for my shadows, they will hide you.
Attention, ici Gérard de l'Observatoire Est. Petit message à celui ou celle qui a dit que j'étais un gros connard. T'as tout à fait raison. Who will I spot first?
Last player standing.
Blinding.
Face your fear!
Watch them run. You were a mistake. No!
Defenders win. Match found.
stand in my way. I dare you.
What has Kingdom done to this town? However pretty their lies are, they're just sucking my city dry. Healing, please. Healing, please.
We've got this.
Ooh.
Watching here.
Healing, please. Enemy spotted B. Healing, please. For you. Please. Right
Implant.
Flash out! The angel's dead.
Spike down B.
multiple enemies B.
Last player standing.
Tremor! Cypher, stop bugging my gear with microphones. You're worse than Interpol.
Fight!
Mm-hmm.
Watching here. Reloading.
Reloading.
Concussing!
Still inside.
Headshot.
Reloading.
Dropping smoke.
Reloading.
Let's rotate this.
Let's see.
Good. Siege.
Somebody stay, make some noise.
Can you hear Siege?
I also hear it. Cypher, hold on. 20 seconds.
Someone is A. Reloading.
Blinding!
20 seconds, 10 seconds. Cool down.
Okay. Dead.
Go plant.
Enemy spotted A. Healing.
Plant. Plant.
30 seconds left.
Here.
Light
Bro, go it. Ah, fuck, bro, don't pick. I have trap.
Ah, sorry. I didn't.
Found you.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Watching here.
Cage triggered.
For you.
My thanks.
The fools gave us a window. Smash through it.
Greetings.
Hello.
Nice try.
Sage, you want my skin?
Yes.
I need this.
That's all they get.
Thank you.
Watching here.
Sage, me.
Enemy spotted A. Careful. Here. Our spike's down.
Oh.
Spike down
I have
A.
retrieved the spike.
Trevor!
Where is it down?
Flash out!
Someone is A.
Blinding!
Very.
Enemy spotted
Okay.
Enemy spotted A.
30 seconds left.
Plant.
Check here.
Spike planted.
Sage comes from here.
Last player standing.
Who traps? Ah, yeah, okay.
Cage triggered.
Okay, now let's do it.
I must wait a moment.
One enemy
Killer
remaining.
kill.
Yeah. Nice. GG.
Clutch.
Boom.
Listen up, you muckers. If I don't get back up, just give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just taking a wee kick. Here. Just trip their neon while she's running. On my mark. Here. That's a kill.
Nice.
Here.
Flash out!
No people. Reloading.
Concussing!
Have one of these. Watching here. Reloading.
Where is everyone hiding? Some tagged.
Robbie. Go.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
We showed them their place. Now keep them there. for you, hermanita.
Right there. Right there.
Enemy spotted B.
Right side.
Trevor!
Enemy spotted B.
Blinding! Too late.
Right here.
Here.
My ult's ready. Our carrier's dead.
Spike down B.
So Sage here. Nice.
Go spike.
Last player standing. Spike down B. Last player standing.
My bad boy.
They will scurry, and then they will die.
Sage, do you have Vandal skin?
No. Default account.
Where to set up shop?
0 donut.
Right there.
Watching here. Enemy spotted B.
Flash out!
Enemy spotted A. Reloading.
Reloading.
Reloading. Dropping smokes. Refreshing.
Go inside, go, go, go.
Go ahead. Stand your
Go
ground.
to B, go, go, fuck.
Light planted.
The hunt begins.
انا كلكم الضرر.
For you. Hi. Bye.
One enemy remaining.
Flank, flank, main. Careful.
Cage triggered. Okay, time for a break. I find them. I kill them. Simple as that.
Need a drop.
Precisely when you are most Shiva-like that she will most test you. Perhaps you have been working towards some financial goal, and finally you have succeeded. After months or years of effort, you have creatively earned a large amount of money. You feel happy, full, successful. You feel great. You come home to your woman and want to share the news with her. I just made $1 million today. That's nice. That's nice. You know how hard I've been working for this. I know. It feels like I haven't seen you in months. Did you remember to pick up the milk on the way home? Oh, sorry. I forgot. But who cares? We could buy a dairy farm now. I asked you to pick up the milk 3 times this morning, and I put a note on your briefcase. How could you forget? I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll go get the damn milk. Why is she being this way? Because she simply wants to deflate your success? No. She is challenging you because your success doesn't mean shit to her, unless you are free and loving. And if you are free and loving, nothing she says can collapse you. She wants to feel you are uncollapsible, so she pokes you in your weak spot. Of course, she knows how much this moment of success means to you. This is precisely why she is negating it. Not because she wants to hurt you, but because she wants to feel Shiva. She wants to feel your strength. She wants to feel that your happiness is not dependent on her response, nor on you making $1 million. She wants to feel you are a superior man. It's a tall order to be this free, and in your more mediocre moments you will wish your woman would settle for less. But if you are a man who is living his fullest, willing to play his edge and grow through difficulties, then you will want her to test you. You may not like it, but you don't want her to settle for some bozo that depends on his woman's response to be happy. If you are aligned with your mission, you are essentially happy, even though
My camera is destroyed.
Reloading.
Still in sight.
Enemy spotted A.
Talla. Our spike carrier is killed. I have
Spike down A.
Tremor! No match.
I have planted the spike.
Flash out!
Hi!
Reloading.
Pissed!
One enemy remaining.
My ult is ready.
My ultimate is ready.
Let them try to get through me.
Okay, let's get set up.
Enemy spotted me.
Down you go.
Mid teleport.
Reloading.
Someone is B.
I shot somebody. Right here.
Blinding!
Light planted.
One enemy
Flash
remaining.
out!
They found my wire.
Jump. Cypher, jump. I kill you. Cypher.
Healing.
Blasting!
Reloading. Don't get back up, sweetheart. Weapon here. You don't get a reset button. So stay alive, please. Who needs a buy?
I need this. My thanks.
In i skärselden!
Many enemies.
Blinding!
Reloading.
Teleport.
Cutting their vision.
Back like I never left. Here.
Camera taken out. Our spike carrier is
I have
killed.
the spike.
Spike down.
Cage
Attacker
triggered.
spawn.
Cage
Last
triggered.
player standing.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
I need this. My thanks.
There.
Greetings.
Flash out! Ah!
carriers down.
Very low stage.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Nice.
Reloading.
Got the spike!
Where is everyone hiding?
Come here, come.
Thirty seconds left.
Spike planted.
In smoke. Two here.
Don't worry. I will ult. Stay behind. I will ult.
They found my wire.
Pushing here.
Last player standing.
Let's go!
Right side.
Clutch. Last round before the switch.
Last call for all the things we need to kill him with. Buy up. Reloading. Reloading.
Reloading.
We win, we survive. Reloading.
Reloading.
Trevor!
Still inside.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Oh my god.
Spike down B.
Bro, why you using slow?
It's not my slow. I
Last
used
player
slow,
standing.
Here to stop them. It was stage. They are stage.
Cage
So-
triggered.
Switching sides.
The enemy only looks composed. Their hearts tell a different story.
Attack us! Come on!
Camera taken out.
Sage, move.
On my way.
Blinding!
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Cage triggered. Snell. Give me a moment. I need to set back up.
Peeking! My eyes are down. Dropping a smoke. Here.
Spike down A.
Someone is B.
Okay, very low. Nice.
Spike planted.
Flash out!
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Maybe mid.
Don't rush me. They're just batteries, and I need a recharge.
Yalla.
Sheena.
Short B.
Spotted B.
Push.
Here. Here. Turret spotted B.
Mid come on B.
Rest.
Sage and plant.
Blinding!
Plant.
My own.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Internet. Okay.
Spike defused.
If you must fall, then fall near me. Through the calm, I see. Through the storm, I fight.
Caught one.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Flawless.
Come on! Get me in the line of fire.
Drop in a smoke. Enemy spotted A.
Flash out!
Come back, come back, come back.
Yeah, on B long.
No peeking!
Enemy spotted A.
Enemy spotted A.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Go ahead. Stand.
Last player standing.
Back like I never left!
Last player standing.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
I hate waiting. Let's do this!
We win. We survive.
Blinding!
Cutting their vision.
Fucked up.
Spike planted.
Here.
My camera is destroyed.
Last player standing.
Careful, cage triggered. Goodbye. One of my cameras is broken. Oh, wait. Okay. It's fine.
Okay, I'm staying A.
I will flush them.
Watching here. Dropping a smoke.
No, no, don't put it. Oh, serious.
Concussing! Dusted. My ult's ready.
You will not kill my ally!
Let's go!
Many enemies A. Reloading. Your duty is not over. Here.
Of course you still need me.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Reloading.
Here. Near wall. Near one wall.
Spike is safe.
Check this side.
Someone is A.
Even with numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that. Can someone get this?
Can somebody buy me, please?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
No prisoners.
Don't pick.
Okay.
Enemy spotted B.
Go back.
I thought he found my wire.
No. Long.
Oh, stay A.
They pushing B.
Help!
Dropping smokes.
Camera taken out.
Spike planted.
Still inside.
Flash out!
Someone is B.
Hi!
Taking
I'm
out.
pissed!
One down.
Multiple enemies. Spotted B.
One maybe here.
Blinding! The angel's dead.
Can they kill?
One enemy remaining.
Window, left window.
Last player standing.
Whoa!
Clutch!
What it was.
You know what we should do? I'll tell you. We should win.
Need a drop.
Clove. You hear me? Clove. Clove.
I found my wire.
Okay, clear.
Enemy spotted.
Flash out! Concussing!
Bro, in your... Behind... Oh my god.
My ult's ready.
Spike planted.
Blinding! Rush! Hey door!
Two here.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Stay alive. I want their life, not yours.
As one.
Window, fake.
Enemy spotted B. Enemy removed.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
I can't see them yet, but I can feel them getting ready.
We win. We survive. Camera taken out. Found you.
Wall raised. For you. Enemy spotted. Hey.
Trevor!
Reloading.
Last player standing. Match point.
Aye, where to?
I will find you.
Should be clear.
Here.
Keep me on the here. Show me. Nice. Let's say plenty me.
Spike planted.
Healing you.
No.
The hunt begins!
You will not kill my allies!
If you can.
Return to first. My
Can I
ultimate
revive?
is ready.
I have ultimate.
Your duty is not
I know.
over.
Of course you still need me.
Reloading.
Let's go!
Reloading.
Last player standing. One
Like
enemy
I
remaining.
never left. I will not die for you.
Ace.
Must I do everything?
Switching sides. Overtime.
Alright, lucky
Let's
socks.
do this,
Don't
guys.
fail me now.
We can win.
I need this. My thanks.
Here.
Here.
Together.
Here. Here.
Pew pew. Reloading. Crossing artillery.
Hit the foe.
Reloading.
Reloading.
For you.
Plant the spike.
Wall raised. Light planted.
Window known.
One enemy remaining.
Last window.
Ultimate is ready.
And that's another dead one. Reloading.
Switching sides. Match point.
Now remember, wipe the prints from your guns. It's just good. I need this. My thanks.
Maybe Odin.
I will hold up the sky.
Big clear.
Flash out!
Big clear.
You're done. Many enemies. Still in sight.
Window B.
Got removed. They found my wire.
Be careful, Reina can come from behind to you.
Last player
I must
standing.
wait a moment.
Switching sides. Overtime.
My city needs me. I can't
I
be
need
away
this.
for long. Let's end this quickly.
Go, go, big guys. Hey, go.
Make some noise on A and we can plan B. It's okay. Let's go. Okay, short B.
Enemy spotted A.
Concussing!
Dropping smokes.
Guys, fake A, fake.
Multiple enemies
Cutting their vision.
Plant the spike.
Guys, here, bro.
Plant the spike. Spike planted.
Where? City?
Wait for my trap, wait.
Here.
Flash out!
Big time.
Enemy spotted.
Careful now. They found my wire.
Last player standing.
In NT, bro. NT.
Switching sides. Match point.
The symphony of death. Don't worry, you get used to it.
Cypher, stay here. Yeah. I can move you on the wall. You kill me? Cypher?
Blinding!
No peeking.
My camera is destroyed.
Low. Neon low here. 70.
Still in sight.
Spike planted.
One teleport.
Sage, can you heal?
Healing you. Dropping
Neon low.
Last player standing. Attackers win.
Times cycle between difficult and easy. You don't need your woman's strokes to fulfill your mission. It still feels good when she strokes you, but you don't need mommy anymore, telling you what a good boy you are. And your woman doesn't want you to need mommy. In fact, it sickens her. If your woman is weak, she may settle for a weak man, and therefore play into your need to feel like a good boy. But if she is a good woman, a strong woman, she won't tolerate your childish needs for a pat on the head, collecting bigger toys, and being king of the mountain. A good woman will love the childlike part of you, but she wants your life to be guided by your deepest truths, not your untended childhood wounds. She wants to feel that at your core you have grown beyond the need for kudos and million-dollar toys. She wants to feel your self-generated strength of truth. So she will test you. She might not be fully conscious of why she is doing it, but she will poke your weak spots, especially in moments of your superficial success, in order to feel your strength. If you collapse, you've flunked the test. You have let your woman deflate you. You have demonstrated your dependence on her for external validation. Even if you just made $1 million, you are a weak man. Your woman cannot trust you fully. If you remain full and strong, humorous and happy, your truth unperturbed by her testing, then you pass the test. Honey, I'll get you some milk. All right? You say as you sweep her off the ground and lay her on the couch, laughing, kissing, looking deeply into her eyes, and milking her happiness with the confident loving of your caresses. She can relax and trust your Shiva core. She can surrender the tensions around her heart. You are trustable. You don't need her validation in order for you to be loving. You simply are loving. The truth of you is love. Your fullness is independent of mommy. You are not only a man, you are a superior man. A man who does his best to live as love in the world and in his intimacy. A man whose heart remains open and whose truth remains strong even when his woman criticizes him. A man who can find the humor in forgetting to pick up the milk on a day he made $1 million. This is the kind of man your woman can trust. Now, the moment is a moment of celebration. Now, she can relax and truly join in your jubilation, knowing you are not dependent on her praise for your happiness. It will last, perhaps, 10 minutes. And then she will test you again. It never ends. A woman will always test her man for the pleasure of feeling his strength in loving, his capacity to transcend nuisance, his persistence in his own truth, and his capacity to share that truth in love with her, even when she is complaining, especially when she is complaining. Her complaint is the beginning of her pleasure. It is not true criticism, but a test of your Shivahood. The criticism is entirely dissolved in love as soon as she feels your humor and happiness in the midst of the poke. It never ends. This is the secret. You can't get out of it. Finding a different woman won't get you out of it. Therapy won't get you out of it. Financial or sexual mastery won't get you out of it. Your woman is testing you because she loves you. She wants to feel your truth. She wants to feel your love. And she wants to feel that your truth and love are stronger than the barbs she can throw at you. Then she can relax and surrender into the polarity of man and woman. Then she can trust you. The most loving women are the women who will test you the most. She wants you to be your fullest, most magnificent self. She won't settle for anything less. She knows it is true of you. She knows in your deepest heart you are free, you are Shiva. Anything less than that she will torment. And as you know, she's quite good at it. Yet, if your purpose is to be free, you wouldn't have it any other way. Part 2. Dealing with women. Women are not liars. Keeping your word is a masculine trait, in men or women. A person with a feminine essence may not keep her word, yet it is not exactly lying. In the feminine reality, words and facts take a second place to emotions and the shifting moods of relationship. When she says, "I hate you," or "I'll never move to Texas," or "I don't want to go to the movies," it is often more a reflection of a transient feeling wave than a well-considered stance with respect to events and experience. On the other hand, the masculine means what it says. A man's word is his honor. The feminine says what it feels. A woman's word is her true expression in the moment. When you listen to your woman, listen to her as you would the ocean or the wind in the leaves. The sounds you hear from her are sounds of the motion of her feeling energy. Of course, there are times when she speaks in the masculine style of meaning exactly what she says, but more often, and almost always in emotional moments, what she says is the sound of her feelings. Her feminine speech is far more like poetry than like a clear-cut agenda for action. In an emotional moment, what she says she is going to do is actually an expression of what she feels like doing in the moment. Her feelings, and therefore what she is actually going to do, could change in 5 minutes. Could change every 5 minutes. Whenever you are surprised by your woman's actions, and you say to her, "But you said," you are forgetting that she has a feminine essence. What your woman says is like a cloud passing in the sky. Well-formed, coherent, and unrecognizable moments later. The cloud is an expression of the precise physics of water, wind, and air. Your woman's words are expressions of the physics of her feelings, your relationship, and the nuances of the present situation, seen and unseen. A moment later, these factors will change, and so will your woman's expressions. You might ask her, "Do you want to go to the movies?" She might reply, "Not really." Then you hug her and spin her around and say, "Let's go to the movies." And she says, "Okay." She is not talking about her desire to go to the movies. She is talking about the feeling of your relationship in the present moment. If after she said she didn't want to go to the movies, you said fine, and sat down to watch TV, you would be missing the point. She is not really saying she doesn't want to go to the movies, even though that is what she's saying. This is not lying. For a man, or for anyone speaking in the masculine style, to say something that is not true is lying. But, for the feminine, truth is a thin concept compared to the thickness of her flow of feelings. The truth of the feminine is whatever she is really feeling in this present moment. So, when she says that she wants to move to Pittsburgh with you, and then, after you have sold the house, she says she doesn't want to move with you, don't start yelling, "But you said." When she first told you she wanted to move, she was feeling good about the relationship. When she then told you she doesn't want to move, she was feeling bad about the relationship. Instead of arguing about what she said or didn't say, establish love in the intimacy first. The basic rule is this: don't believe the literal content of what your woman says unless love is flowing deeply and fully in the moment when she says it. And even then, know that she is probably talking about her current feelings, not necessarily about the subject of whatever she is talking about. Never base your plans on what a woman says she wants to do, unless she is in the full flow of love when she says it. And then, expect her to change her mind at any moment when her feelings change. Remember that a woman's feelings may be more sensitive to an unseen realm of nature than are yours. Try to differentiate between your woman's shifting moods and her sensitive wisdom. Women are not liars, although they often seem that way to men. This is why a man must ultimately be responsible for making his own decisions, based on the deepest truth he can fathom. Otherwise, if he bends his course of truth to compromise for his woman's current and changing expressions, he will probably end up blaming her. You should hear what your woman has to say and feel her depth carefully. Then, after you have fully considered her input, make your best possible decision from your own deep core. This way, if your woman subsequently changes her mind, you won't resent her for compromising your path. Rather, you can enjoy her subtle sensitivity and changing emotional weather patterns. You can proceed with or modify your actions in full gear, knowing you are always making the best choice available to you, having taken her depth of wisdom and her fluctuations of expression and mood wholly into account. Praise her. The masculine grows by challenge, but the feminine grows by praise. A man must be unabashed and expressed in his appreciation for his woman. Praise her freely. Men grow by challenge. As a boy, other boys would challenge you in order to inspire you. "I bet you can't jump over that fence." In a place like boot camp, you are told you are a worthless slime dog, and this kind of insult challenges you to be your best. So, as a man, you probably have a masculine habit of challenging people, including your woman, in order to get her to improve or grow. Only the masculine side of your woman will grow through challenge. The feminine side thrives on support and praise. Telling her, "I love the shape of your body," will be much greater incentive for her to exercise than telling her, "I hope you don't gain any more weight." Praise always magnifies the quality of your woman that you praise. "You're so beautiful when you smile," is much more effective than, "You're so ugly when you frown," although they both indicate your desire for her smile. When speaking to your woman, it is always better to call the glass half full than half empty. Praise is literal food for feminine qualities. If you want your woman to grow in her radiance, health, happiness, love, beauty, power, and depth, praise these qualities. Praise them daily a number of times. It is a difficult practice for most men to learn, but you must learn to praise the very qualities you feel are not yet praiseworthy in order for them to become so. In other words, praise the tiny quality that you want to grow. If you know that your woman would be healthier if she exercised more, don't tell her that. It will feel like an insult to her, a rejection of her the way she is. Instead, tell her how sexy she is when she sweats in her leotards. Tell her how much it turns you on when she moves her body. Whatever parts of her body you really like, let her know frequently. Praising the things you really enjoy when she exercises will magnify her exercising. On the other hand, by telling her why she should exercise, you are indicating that she is not acceptable to you the way she is. Praise works. Information doesn't. Praise motivates. Challenge doesn't. Try it. Praise specific things you love about your woman 5 to 10 times a day. Find out what happens. Tolerating her leads to resenting her. A man gets resentful and frustrated with his woman when he is too afraid, weak, or unskilled to penetrate her moods and tests into love. He wishes she were easier to deal with. But it is not entirely her fault that she is bitchy and complaining. It is also a reflection of her lack of being penetrated by love. When a man resigns and simply tolerates his woman's self-destructive moods, it is a sign of his weakness. His attitude has become one of wanting to escape women and the world, rather than wanting to serve women and the world into love. A man shouldn't tolerate bitchy and complaining moodiness in his woman, but he should serve her and love her with every ounce of his skill and perseverance. Then, if she cannot or will not open in love, he might decide to end his relationship with her, harboring no anger or resentment, because he knows he has done everything he could. The whole point of an intimacy is to serve each other in growth and love, hopefully in better ways than we can serve ourselves. Otherwise, why engage in intimacy if your growth and love are served more by living alone? Intimacy is about growing more than you could by yourself, through the art of mutual gifting. One of the largest gifts you can give your woman is your capacity to open her heart when it is closed. Sure, she can get herself out of her dark mood, but your masculine thunderbolt of love can brighten her darkness in a way she can't do for herself. If you are like most men, however, you probably end up feeling burdened by your woman's mood. You feel your woman is a pain in the ass. You wish your woman would leave you alone and take care of herself. Eventually, you feel worn down or frustrated. You end up simply tolerating your woman's moods, while resentment builds inside of you. You wonder, what's her problem? Why can't she just be happy? The feminine part of your woman is either opening in loving surrender, easy moments, or closing in what ends up being an emotional test of your capacity to open her, difficult moments. This cycle of the feminine is like all cycles in nature. It never ends. The sooner you learn to embrace and dance with these moods of closure, the sooner both of you will grow beyond the psychodrama and see the humor of the play. Instead of tolerating your woman's moods of closure and complaint, open her moods with your skillful loving. It is your gift to give. Both of you will grow more by your giving than by your tolerating. A superior man sees his woman's moods not as a curse, but as a challenge and an amusement. There are many ways to creatively deal with her moods and help her to open. Tickle her. Take off your clothes and dance the Watusi. Sing opera for her. Make animal sounds. Shout at her louder than you ever have and then kiss her passionately. Press your belly into her until she melts. Lift her off the ground and spin her around. Occasionally, talking with her helps, but not as often as humor and physically expressed love. If you have tried every creative, humorous, and powerful way of loving through her mood and she still refuses to let go of her closure, then simply relax. You have done everything you can. If you are not skillful enough to serve her, or she is not willing enough to receive your gifts, perhaps you are with the wrong woman. Just remember that any woman you are with, if she has a feminine sexual essence, will cycle through moods of closure every day which seem to have no reason to them. You cannot avoid this by changing women or waiting for the moods to stop. You can only develop your skill in serving your woman into openness. It never ends though. Even if you are passionate, fearless, loving, and humorous with her. The weather continually cycles through rainy and dry spells. Night and day cycle in their turn, and your woman will continually cycle through openness and closure, even when her life and relationship with you seem great. If you find yourself merely tolerating this feminine mood cycle because you have been frustrated by endless discussions that go nowhere, you can be sure that you and probably your woman are building up resentment toward each other. Don't tolerate her mood, and don't talk about it with her. Participate in it. Bloom her into fullness. Move her body with your body. Open her heart with your humor. Penetrate her closure with your fearless presence. Open her heart again and again and again. She could do it by herself, but if she could grow more by herself than by receiving your gifts, perhaps she shouldn't be with you. Don't analyze your woman. The feminine's moods and opinions are like weather patterns. They are constantly changing, severe and gentle, and they have no single source. No analysis will work. There is no linear chain of cause and effect that can lead to the kernel of the problem. There is no problem, only a storm, a breeze, a sudden change in weather. And the bases of these storms are the high and low pressure systems of love. When a woman feels love flowing deeply, her mood can instantly evaporate into joy, regardless of the supposed reason for the mood. As a man, you probably want to find the cause for the problems in your life. That way, you can eliminate the source of the problem. By getting to its root, you can solve the problem, hopefully once and for all. And so, when your woman seems to have an emotional problem, you want to know why. You want to know what is upsetting her. You assume there is a specific cause. You want to know what triggered her bad mood so you can fix the situation. Because you love her, you begin asking her questions to get to the root of the problem. What's wrong? Did I do something to upset you? What are you crying about? Are you about to start your period? Did somebody say something horrible to you? You are under the illusion that when you find out the cause of her affliction, then the cure will easily follow. But it doesn't work that way. Your questioning is probably making her mood worse. The amazing thing is this: 90% of a woman's emotional problems stem from feeling unloved. So don't stand back and analyze her, like a doctor diagnosing a patient, or like a therapist questioning a client. Give her your love, the same love that is motivating your questioning, immediately and unmistakably. Walk over to her, look deeply into her eyes, hold her and stroke her. Tell her how much you love her, smile, hum her favorite song and dance with her, and chances are, her emotional problem will evaporate. She may still have some situation to deal with and you may be able to help her with that, but the emotional aspect will be converted to love. It is a very rare occasion when your analysis of her mood relieves her of it. Most often, your analysis and attempts to fix her will just piss her off more. Ask her if she would rather you gave her love or analyzed her when she is upset. It's so easy to give her love. It's what both of you really want anyway. But as a man, you are more likely to try to fix her. That's exactly not what she wants, and exactly what will make the situation worse most of the time. The next time your woman is in a bad mood, try this. Assume she is not feeling loved. Simply assume it, even if it seems that it can't be that simple, that there must be some underlying reason for her upsetness, a reason that you could fix. Assume she is more like a flower that needs watering than an engine that needs a carburetor adjustment. Don't assume anything is wrong at all. Assume that she wants love from you, in a deep, strong, steady, and sensitive way. Look into her eyes with love. Touch her how she likes to be touched with love, and speak or sing to her with love. Discover what happens to her mood.
Match found.
Then, after her mood has been dissolved by your loving and she is happy and relaxed, you can talk about anything that still needs to be talked about. If you ever find yourself asking your woman questions about her mood while she is still in it, you are already on the wrong road. First, give her love through your eyes, touch, movement, and tone of voice. Then and only then, after the connection of love has been made, find out what remains to be talked about. Don't suggest that a woman fix her own emotional problem. Asking a woman to analyze or try to fix her own emotions is a negation of her feminine core, which is pure energy in motion, like the ocean. She can learn to surrender her mood to God. She can learn to open her heart in the midst of closure. She can learn to relax her edges and trust love. But she will never fix anything by analyzing her problem. As a man, you can learn a lot about yourself by clearly analyzing your problems. One of the best ways for you to grow is to use your discrimination, feeling what is causing unnecessary pain in your life, and then changing whatever you need to change. You may notice, for instance, that you are unhappy with your job. You think about it. You realize it is because your boss is taking advantage of you, and you haven't said anything to him. So, you determine that the best way to deal with the problem is to walk up to the boss and say something. You get up the guts, you walk up to the boss, you get it off your chest, and it's over. Problem fixed. Finished. You learned how important it is to talk to your boss, where and do anything. And I'll do anything for you. What do you want to do? This is exactly the opposite of most women's idea of an ideal birthday present. Most women would get far more excited if you were to say, "You've got 30 minutes to pack your bags. Don't ask me where we're going."
Enemy spotted. B. Flash out!
Opponent killed.
Enemy spotted, B.
Enemy spotted. B. Reloading.
Still in sight. Reloading.
Spike down B.
Trevor!
One enemy remaining.
It was their life or mine.
Spike is B.
Continue to fight. Continue to win.
Blinding! Two suppressed. One down.
Cutting their vision.
Spike down B.
Spike is B.
One enemy remaining. Thirty seconds left.
That's the job. Get used to it.
Prepare yourselves. We fight once again.
I need this. Locating targets.
Help!
All missiles away.
Careful!
Still in sight. Cutting their vision. Die.
Enemy spotted A.
Enemy spotted. A.
Concussing!
Joke's over! You're dead!
Help!
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A. You're done. Enemy spotted A.
Flash out!
Enemy spotted B. Resource. Enemy spotted mid.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't expect that to work.
I'm used to difficult work. This is not so difficult. I need this. Thank you. I need a drop.
I need this. Thank you. No more meddling.
All missiles away. Grenade is down.
Nice try.
Drone going out.
Blinding!
One suppressed.
No match.
Reloading.
Flash out!
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Spike down B.
Spike spotted. B.
I've taken worse. Okay, Omen. I'll smash in the front door while you sneak in the back. It's a good plan.
I need this. No. 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 Watch your step. No. No. Locating targets.
Cover going out.
Help!
Cover going out.
No missiles away.
Blinding!
Grenade is live.
My ultimate is ready. Exhausted.
Feeling sight.
Spike planted.
Watch them run. Shadows traveling. Blinding.
One enemy remaining.
Gun here.
Did you really expect that to work?
Time to stock back up. Can someone get this? Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't let up!
Drone going out.
Enemy spotted.
Shadows traveling.
Enemy down. My ultimate is ready.
Two suppressed.
Concussing!
Annihilated.
Flash out!
Correct.
Spike planted.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining.
Change of plans.
Their backs will be towards at least one of us. I need this.
Enemy spotted.
Experiment complete.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Enemy spotted.
Spike down B.
We turn to dust.
Enemy spotted. B.
For you.
Tremor!
This is how we end.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. Thirty seconds left. Last player standing. 10 seconds left.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Blinding!
Don't give him
I know what must be done.
I need this. I need this.
Need a drop. Together.
Drone going up.
Train harder.
Spike down A.
Enemy spotted mid.
Beep, beep, beep.
Many enemies mid.
One enemy remaining. Spike down mid.
Enemy spotted. Mid. Complacency kills. This should be simple enough. I flushed them out, you finish them.
I need this.
Need a drop. Thank you.
Claw through them.
Locating targets.
Concussing!
All missiles away.
Spike down B.
Flash out! Blinding!
Enemy spotted mid.
Reloading.
remaining. Spike down B.
Blasting!
Last player standing.
They don't have a single life worth saving. Need a drop.
I need this. I need this. Thank you.
Gun here.
Omen.
I need this.
Skin, please. You have skin?
Need a drop.
Omen.
Thank you.
Omen, Phantom Vandal.
Need a drop.
Cover going out.
Hey.
Flash out!
All missiles away.
Spike down A.
Night munition.
Reloading.
Still inside.
Tremor!
Reload.
Pitiful. Blinding!
Here.
Spike is safe.
Enemies shadows.
One enemy remaining.
You were barely worth the effort.
Come on! Get me in the line of fire. Hit them fast, hit them hard.
Locating target. Drone is down.
Concussing!
All missiles away.
Flash out!
Spike down mid.
Blinding! Clearing out!
Last player standing.
Breach, please don't blind everywhere. Just blind with me and Phoenix kill me.
Because I play duelist, that's why. That's my main.
Okay, baby, no problem.
Spike planted.
They will cower!
One enemy remaining.
Off your feet!
Last round in the half.
Spend it. I need this.
Need a drop.
Drone going out. Drone is down.
Tremor!
All missiles away.
Flash out! Blinding!
Spike
Grenade is
down
live.
B.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
One enemy remaining.
Let's go!
Switching sides.
Time to take these arms for a spin.
Can someone get this?
Do you smell their panic? Shadows traveling.
All missiles away.
Enemy spotted me. Cutting their vision. Our spike down.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
You're right. You're right. Dominic.
If you're not being shot at, you're doing something wrong.
But we'll be gone for the weekend. Everything is taken care of. Just pack your bags and leave the rest to me. I'm going to give you the best birthday you've ever had. One of the deepest feminine desires in intimacy, though not in business or simple friendship, is to be able to relax and surrender, knowing that her man is taking care of everything. Then, she can simply enjoy without having to plan it all herself and tell her man what to do. She can be pure energy, pure motion, pure love, without having to analyze all the options and decide which ones are best. She can enjoy her man taking responsibility for the direction so she can be what the feminine is, pure energy. Like the ocean, the native state of the feminine is to flow with great power and no single direction. The masculine builds canals, dams, and boats to unite with the power of the feminine ocean and go from point A to point B. But the feminine moves in many directions at once. The masculine chooses a single goal and moves in that direction. Like a ship cutting through a vast ocean, the masculine decides on a course and navigates the direction. The feminine energy itself is undirected but immense, like the wind and deep currents of the ocean, ever-changing, beautiful, destructive, and the source of life. This same principle applies to problems in intimacy. Anytime you try to force your woman to be more like a ship than an ocean, you are negating her feminine energy. Anytime you talk to her and expect her to analyze her mood and situation to the point of being able to fix it, you are talking masculine with her. She can do it, she might even be better at it than you, but it won't make her a happy woman. A happy woman is a woman relaxed in her body and heart. Powerful, unpredictable, deep, potentially wild and destructive, or calm and serene, but always full of life, surrendered to and moved by the great force of her oceanic heart. When you ask her to analyze her heart's emotions, it's like building walls around a part of the ocean and turning it into a swimming pool. It's safer and more predictable, but far less alive and enlivening. Most men have made their women into swimming pools by continually treating them like men, talking with them about their feelings as if they can be analyzed to the point of fixing them. Don't waste your time doing this, but especially don't expect your woman to do it to herself. It would be like forcing you, a man, to read romance novels or watch love stories at the movies. Sure, you could do it, but it probably doesn't touch your core the way it touches hers. And if she made you do it over and over and over, you would begin to resent her. If she felt that the basic problem in your life is that you just don't watch enough soap opera on TV, you would think she was crazy. Soap operas, romance novels, and love stories touch many women deeply because the feminine's priority is the flow of love in relationship. But the masculine priority is purpose and direction. By analyzing your purpose and realigning your direction, you can solve many of your emotional problems. But love is the feminine priority, not purpose and direction. Women do not become free by analyzing themselves. They become free by surrendering into love. Not your love, their love. They become free by surrendering to the immense flow of love that is native to their core and allowing their lives to be moved by this force in their heart. It may involve moments of analysis, but primarily it involves deep trust. The best way you can serve your woman is by helping her to surrender, to trust the force of love, so that she can open her heart, be the love that she is, and give this love which naturally overflows from her happiness. This does not involve analyzing the blocks to her loving. Analyzing blocks is a man's way. Men love to analyze blocks on the football field, the chessboard, in the stock market, and even in their intimate life. But it's important that you, as a man, don't project your way of doing things onto your woman. Let her be the ocean. Encourage her to be as free as the ocean, as deep as the ocean, as wild as the ocean, and as powerful as the ocean. Be so full in your loving, so strong and stable in your presence, that she can just let go and surrender the limits she has put on her feelings. Let the emotions of her heart flow unguarded. Let her love be expressed with no limits. Let her go mad with love. Love has its own intelligence. Honor love's intelligence by realizing that analysis is not usually necessary to serve your woman's openness. Love your woman with your whole body, perhaps pressing her against the wall with your belly and chest, pressing your love into her, breathing with her so that she relaxes her tension and surrenders to the love in her heart, and let her relaxation and surrender liberate the wisdom inherent in her loving. You have much to gain from the depths of her feminine gifts. Stay with her intensity to a point. When a woman gets emotionally intense, a mediocre man wants to calm her down and discuss it, or leave and come back later when she is sane. Superior man penetrates her mood with imperturbable love and unwavering consciousness. If she still refuses to live more fully in love, after a time he lets her go. If you are like most men, you probably aren't too fond of feminine bad moods and hysterical emotions. You may find yourself wondering, why is she so complicated? What's her problem? You may find yourself saying, just calm down and take it easy. The feminine bad mood is so foreign and dark to you that you may actually find it somewhat repulsive. And when your woman really goes wild, a part of you is afraid of the damage she might do. Her emotions are so much more wild and less predictable than yours that you'd rather not be around them. Basically, most men are afraid of or disgusted by feminine emotions. That's why you try to fix them or escape from them. I'll come back later when you can act like a reasonable human being, you might say. One of the deepest feminine pleasures is when a man stands full, present, and unreactive in the midst of his woman's emotional storms. When he stays present with her and loves her through the layers of wildness and closure, then she feels his trustability and she can relax. The way you relate to your woman's chaos reflects the way you react to the chaos of the world. If you are the kind of man who needs everything placed neatly in its nice little box, then you will also try to box your woman's emotions. If you are the kind of man who would rather hire other people to take care of the chaos in your attic, or the chaos of your finances, you would probably also rather leave it to someone else to take care of the chaos of your woman. You can, however, train yourself to master the world, financially, creatively, spiritually, by learning how to be free and loving in the chaos of your woman's emotions. And you do so by standing your ground and loving so strongly that only love prevails. You can't quit when you seem to fail, but rather you must learn from your failures and return to love. Give your gift. Like wrestling a steer or surfing ocean waves, mastery involves blending with your woman's powerful energy and feeling the rise and fall of the moment without lapsing in presence for a second. You're going to get stamped on by the steer, you're going to get swamped by the ocean, and you're going to get hurt by your woman. This is how you learn. You get up, dust yourself off, swim to shore, and turn and face your woman again. The only options are fear or mastery. You can quit, you can choose small steer and tiny waves, you can wait for your woman to calm down, or you can even threaten her. Or you can take the moment as a challenge to your ability to conquer the world, and your woman with love. Keep your breath full. Keep your body strong. Keep your attention present. No matter what your woman says or does, give her love. Press your belly into her. Smile. Scream and then lick her face. Do whatever it takes to crack the shell of her closure. Get your love inside that crack and touch her heart. Learn to enjoy her anger, her tears, her silent hardness. The world will give you the same at times. The game of life is to find each situation workable, to transform each occasion through the magnification of love, to give your fullest gift in every moment, and to have no attachments to the outcome, knowing it's all going to rise and fall and rise again. You have mastered women and the world when no desire either to avoid or attain sways your loving or limits your freedom. Don't force the feminine to make decisions. A man abandons responsibility by expecting that his woman will always make her own decisions and then be accountable for the results. This expectation is a withholding of his masculine gift. It puts a woman in the position of magnifying her own masculine. It is good for some women to learn to animate their masculine capacity to make a decision and stick with it. But if a man abnegates his responsibility to provide his woman with the gift of masculine clarity and decisiveness, then she will become chronically sharp, angular, and distrustful of his love. She will cease surrendering in love with him, cease trusting his masculine capacity, and instead become her own man. Your woman asks you for your input, and you say, "Whatever you want to do is fine with me." This is the statement of a friend, not a lover. As friends, you want to treat each other fairly and give each other space and independence. As lovers, you and your woman are more than just friends. You are playing the full dynamic of masculine and feminine polarity. Wouldn't you like your woman to be a goddess and offer you her feminine gifts? To evoke them, you must offer her your masculine gifts. One of your most valuable masculine gifts is the ability to see all the options and make a decision based on this view of all the potential outcomes. Feminine decisions are based on what feels right, and often this is the best way to make a decision. However, the point in intimacy is not simply to make the best decision, but to make the best decision while maintaining the force of masculine/feminine polarity that attracted you together to begin with. If that polarity begins to diminish, conflicts will begin to increase. When that polarity disappears, attraction disappears, and the life of the intimacy disappears with it. You need to play the masculine pole if you want your woman to play the feminine. Offering your perspective on decisions is one way to give your masculine gift. Even on the most trivial decisions, never say, "Do whatever you want." If she asks you which shoes you think look better on her, make a decision and tell her. Don't just say, "They're both nice." Say something like, "I like the red shoes, but what's most important to me is that you're happy." She is, of course, free to wear whatever shoes she wants, but she is also the recipient of your masculine gift of decisiveness. Perhaps your woman is trying to make a career decision, something that will affect her for many years. She might feel into it and do what feels best to her, which would be a feminine style of making a decision. Or, she might be trying to make a decision based on the different possible outcomes of her choices, which would be a masculine style. Because you have a masculine sexual essence, you will naturally be able to contribute to her masculine decision process. And, more importantly for the intimacy, if you don't contribute to her masculine decision-making process, the two of you will become depolarized by each other's energy. She'll be in the masculine, you'll be neutral, and there will be nobody in the feminine pole. This is fine for short periods of time, but if it becomes chronic, then the two of you will begin to feel like friends rather than lovers. The attractive juiciness of polarity will be replaced by two buddies discussing options. If you refuse to offer your masculine gift by saying things like, "I don't really care, it's up to you," then she will have to learn to depend on her own masculine capacity. Another way to say this is that she will begin to trust her own masculine more than yours. Then, you will find that she trusts you less and less across the board. She will refuse to surrender to you even sexually, because she hasn't been able to relax and trust you all day. You haven't offered her your masculine clarity and perspective, so she has to be her own man and give it to herself. As a practice, always help your woman make decisions by giving her your perspective and telling her your choices, while letting her know that you love her regardless of the decision she makes. Often her feminine feelings will be a much better basis for a decision than your masculine analysis. So, encourage her to feel into the situation and trust her feelings. But, for the sake of polarity and happiness in intimacy, always tell her what you would do and why, even if you think she should make her own decision. Part 3. Working with polarity and energy. Your attraction to the feminine is inevitable. Masculine men are attracted to forms of feminine energy. Radiant women, beer, music, nature, etc. If a man tries to hide his attraction, it reveals some degree of shame with respect to his own sexual core. If you are like most men, you probably hide the amount of sexual attraction you feel toward women every day. At work, on the street, and in the grocery store, you see women that turn you on. Sometimes you might want to have sex with them, but many times the feeling is more of a wave of refreshment washing through you. Seeing an especially radiant woman can fill your whole day with delight. A woman's exquisite scent can transport you to an enchanted paradise. A woman's smile can melt the moment into sheer beatitude. There are two ways to deal with your daily of attraction to the feminine, wisely and foolishly. To respond wisely, you must understand why you are attracted to whom. Your sexual essence is always attracted to its energetic reciprocal. Masculine men are attracted to feminine women. Feminine men are attracted to masculine women. Balanced men are attracted to balanced women. About 80% of all men have a more masculine sexual essence. These men, of whom you are probably one, are attracted to all things feminine. Not just feminine women, but anything with feminine energy. Anything which is radiant, alive, enlivening, relaxing, and moving. Feminine energy gets you out of your head and into your body. Music, beer, nature, women, they are all forms of feminine energy. It is not just a visually gorgeous woman who attracts you. If a woman is free and radiant in her feminine energy, you are probably attracted. Sometimes more attracted, sometimes less attracted, but always attracted, at least enough to steal a glance at her form. This attraction is not only natural, but healthy. It is a sign of polarity, the same kind of natural flow of polarization by which electricity flows between the positive and negative poles of a battery. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's why there are men and women. The nature of nature is polarity, from the magnetism that flows between the north and south poles of the earth, to the attraction that flows between your masculine core and the feminine radiance of a woman. If you feel uncomfortable with your attraction to women, you are probably uncomfortable with your own masculine essence. If you feel it is demeaning for a woman to be the object of your polar attraction, then you have probably disowned your masculine core. You have energetically emasculated yourself by condemning and suppressing your native desires. You are negating your sexual essence, rather than being at home with it. Any negative attitude you have about your attraction to women is a sign of fear. Somewhere along the line you learned that such attraction was bad or evil. Your attraction to women, all kinds of women, is natural, normal, and beautiful. In fact, it is an aspect of the same desire that will ultimately lead you toward spiritual freedom. Your desire for a woman is an aspect of your desire for pleasurable oneness. Your confession of desire is a confession of your desire to embrace life. To embrace life, to relax into oneness so that all opposites, including masculine and feminine, find their unity in love, is to be spiritually free. Eventually, you will recognize that all desire is an aspect of your native impulse to give love. From beginning to end, your attraction to women can be seen as the essential gesture of your heart, your desire for love and unity. If you are a man with a masculine sexual essence, you will always feel sexual polarity with anyone who animates feminine energy. You may feel this attraction many times a day with many women. Enjoy it. Women are a blessing. The feminine, even in the non-human forms of a lush tropical island, a cold beer, or your favorite tune, could make the difference between dreariness and awing in ecstasy. Our acceptance of sexual attraction, even with music and places, is at the root of our capacity to experience bodily pleasure. Sexual attraction, however, is very different from having sex. There is a big difference between choosing to be intimate with a woman and simply being attracted to her energy and radiance. Intimacy is a choice between people who want to commit to loving and serving one another, whereas the zing of attraction is a choiceless natural flow of energy between your masculine core and feminine energy, wherever it is found. When a woman is relaxed in her feminine radiance, she is like beautiful music or a warm ocean breeze. You don't need to have sex with her to savor inexpressible joy. If you are like most men, a radiant woman can inspire you for hours or days. Remember, the desire she arouses in you is a blessing in itself. Acting on that desire and pursuing her is another matter entirely, dependent on whether such an action would truly serve both of you or not. But the mere inspiration felt while beholding a radiant woman is one of nature's gifts to you, the gift of feminine blessing. The next time you come upon a woman who sends a thrill through your body, relax into the thrill. Let her waves of feminine energy move through your body like a deep massage. Breathe fully, without resisting the joy her sighting affords you. Breathe the joy all through your body, down to your toes. Don't stare at her, don't even interact with her. But when you see her, and you experience your attraction, fully allow the energy of attraction to move freely through your body. Learn to magnify and sustain your desire, so your whole body and breath open and deepen by its force. As you behold her, receive her vision as a blessing. Choose a woman who is your complementary opposite. If a man is very masculine by nature, then he will be attracted to a very feminine woman who will complement his energy. The more neutral or balanced he is, the more balanced he will prefer his woman. And, if a man is more feminine by nature, his energy will be complemented by the strong direction and purposiveness of a more masculine woman. By understanding their own needs, men can learn to accept the whole package of a woman. For instance, a more masculine man can expect that any woman who really turns him on and enlivens him will also be relatively wild, undisciplined, bonkers, chaotic, prone to changing her mind and lying. Still, from an energetic perspective, this kind of woman will be much more healing and inspiring to him than a more balanced or neutral woman who is steady, reasonable, trustworthy, and able to say what she means in a way he can understand. You have probably met a woman who seemed fantastic, only to discover she has some emotional weirdness that you don't really want to deal with. She seemed incredibly sexy, but also a bit bonkers or crazy, saying one thing one moment and another the next. You have probably also met some very reasonable and trustworthy women who don't seem to constantly change their mind and, in fact, with whom you could have good conversations that don't end up frustrating you. Although you may love these women and enjoy spending time with them, they don't arouse your passion as much as the women whose words you wouldn't trust to remain true for an afternoon, but who move their body in a way that drives you wild. Why can't a woman be more like a man? Many men have wondered. But, of course, it is precisely those ways in which a woman is least like a man that most attract you sexually, if you have a masculine sexual essence. A woman's feminine shine, the energy that moves her body, her utterly refreshing spontaneity and mystery, not to mention her delightful smile, are what attract you. And the more feminine a woman is at her core, the less she is likely to evidence strong masculine traits, such as speaking clearly and unequivocally about thoughts and desires, rather than primarily expressing her feelings of the moment. A woman with a more feminine sexual essence will say she loves you one moment, and then, when you have done something you are not even aware of, she will say she hates you. This is the beauty of the feminine. To her, the masculine grid of words and events is less relevant than the fluidity of relationship and feeling. Thank God for such women, who make no apologies for their oceanic depth and riptides of emotion. You are always attracted to your sexual reciprocal. So, if you have a more feminine sexual essence, you will be attracted to a more masculine woman. You have probably seen men and women in couples like this. The man is more radiant and lively than the woman. The woman is more committed to her direction in life than the man. The relationship is more important to the man, whereas the woman likes to be left alone much of the time. These are signs of a relationship where the man has a more feminine essence and the woman's essence is more masculine. Other men, with more neutral sexual essences, prefer women who are also more neutral, neither particularly masculine nor feminine. This kind of couple can talk about anything, and they like talking about everything. They share hobbies, friends, even career goals. Though equally loving, this kind of couple is usually less sexually passionate than highly polarized couples. It would be unusual to hear about this kind of neutral or balanced couple yelling at each other, throwing pillows, wrestling each other down to the floor, and passionately making love right there and then. Through lack of understanding, you might have depolarized yourself and your partner into a relationship that seems neutral but actually isn't. Only about 2% of couples are actually the neutral or balanced type in their true essence. Another 10% of couples are made up of a feminine man and masculine woman. But if you are like 80% of couples, you have a masculine sexual essence and your woman has a feminine one. That is, her feminine way frustrates you, drives you crazy, inspires you, or turns you on, more often than she is simply your sexually neutral buddy. The false neutralization or depolarization of relationships is one of the main reasons that couples break up. The rejuvenative charge of sexual loving becomes weak, while all the things that irritate you and your partner remain just as strong as ever. The secret is not to try to change your woman's irritating feminine ways, but to help cultivate the depth and rejuvenative power of her feminine blessings. If you are like most men, you have probably minimized your appreciation of the full spectrum of your woman's feminine energy by numbing yourself to the aspects that most irritate you. For instance, she doesn't drive you crazy anymore because you've learned not to take her too seriously. Perhaps you have learned to seem attentive while not really listening to her endless chat. Or maybe you have learned to give her a daily dose of affection as a way to quell her ongoing need for more intimate time than you really want to spend with her. This is the wrong approach. The feminine is an infinite source of love, inspiration, and power, both physically and spiritually. Feminine women are connected with the elements of nature in ways that more masculine people, such as yourself, usually aren't. Feminine women may seem wild, untrustable, or even irresponsible from a man's perspective, but such women are simply free of the masculine need to live in a world governed by reason and control. Feminine women are free to feel flows of natural livingness that you are unable to feel. They are free to be moved by currents of energy of which most men are unaware. They are free to allow their bodies to be transparent to the flow of their hearts, uncontrolled and undirected by goals and structure. The feminine body is free to be moved by love and by life itself. And this is highly valued by most men. To behold a woman free in her expression of bodily ecstasy is one of the most awesome visions most men have had. Men will even pay to watch a woman's body express ecstasy, even if she is only faking it, like in a porn movie. In our secular culture, most men are only familiar with sexual ecstasy, and so it is this form of free bodily expression that men pay to see, in movies, on the stage, and in private rooms around the world. However, in cultures that admit a greater degree of spiritual revelation, women's bodies are viewed with the same masculine awe, but for a different kind of expression. Not merely for their capacity to express sexual ecstasy in a way that is foreign and unbelievably attractive, but also for their capacity to express spiritual ecstasy. Temple dancers in India, for instance, are traditionally feminine women trained from an early age to combine skill and heartfelt devotion in a style of dance which frees their bodies to be moved by divine force, bringing tears to many men's eyes and openness to their hearts. A woman who is at home with her feminine essence is at home with energy, be it sexual or spiritual. For such a woman, there is no disconnection between sex and spirit. Her sexual surrender, if she is with a worthy man, is the same as her devotional or spiritual surrender. She opens from head to toe, receiving divine love force deep throughout her body, so that she is rippled, arched, and undulated by its boundless flow. More masculine or neutral women are less likely to allow such freedom of bodily expression. Yet it is a woman's expression of this kind of ecstasy that invites a masculine man to leave his heady world of thoughts and goals and celebrate the moment, in the flesh, through the heart. Whether in a strip joint or a sacred temple, men have been attracted for thousands of years to witness the feminine embodiment of ecstasy. Women are literally worshipped in such occasions. Men shout their praises to the goddess, dancing before them in ways they would never do in public. The fullest of such occasions is completely sexual and completely spiritual at the same time. Men leave such an event transformed and inspired by the blessing power of free feminine embodiment. This is one of the unique gifts of the feminine form of woman. This is what you get in a woman with a feminine sexual essence. A woman who is all over the place emotionally. A woman whom you can depend on to change her mind. A woman who is much more sensitive than you are to the flow of subtle energies in your relationship. A woman who brings you delight and awe in the ecstasy, both sexual and spiritual, that her body expresses so freely and beautifully. It is all one package. You can't have a woman who is always logically consistent, reasonable, and on time, and who also fills your heart and flesh with energy, instantly and throughout the day, with her bodily expressed love and ecstasy. She can animate reasonable masculine energy when she wants, but if she has a feminine core, much of the time she will want to dance, in wrathful anger or enchanting joy, beyond the need for reason. So, choose a woman who is your complementary opposite, which for most men means a more feminine woman. It is only a feminine woman who can give the gifts that you, as a masculine man, need. Along with these gifts, however, come the relative chaos and emotional weather storms that most men dread. Realize these are aspects of the same energy that turns you on. In fact, you can learn to be turned on by her dance of anger as much as by her slinky purr. This capacity is one of your gifts to her. You can learn to stand free and strong no matter what emotion she displays. You won't leave, turn away, or dissociate in disgust. You can meet her enormous energy and stand full, loving her through the storm, embracing her complete feminine power, dark and light. You will only be happy in intimacy if you choose a woman who is your sexual reciprocal as a partner. And you will only be able to survive such an intimacy if her dark and light sides are equally embraceable to you. It takes time to develop such skill and strength, but in doing so you learn to provide your woman, as well as the world, with a man whose gifts are uncompromised by fear of feminine power and chaos. Know what is important in your woman. The feminine is the force of life. The more masculine a man is, the more his woman's feminine energy, as opposed to other qualities, will be important to him. If you are looking for a woman business partner, you probably want certain qualities in her, such as financial acumen, dependability, and the capacity to persist in the face of difficulties in order to achieve a goal. If you are looking for a woman friend, you probably want honesty, compassion, humor, and respect. If you are looking for a consort, you probably want a woman who freely embodies and expresses feminine energy and love. The more you seek a woman who gives you everything, the less you get of anything. Business skills are for the most part masculine skills, in both men and women. Friendship in itself is a neutral, non-sexual matter. And sexual passion requires a clear polarity between your masculine core and your woman's feminine energy. When you don't prioritize the purpose of your relationship, these different energies often cancel each other out, and you are left with a sexually neutralized alliance. You can share many aspects of intimacy, business, friendship, parenting, and sexual passion. Only if you choose a single priority to the relationship and allow all the other activities to align themselves around your main purpose for being together. If you aren't clear about what's important, though, each aspect will conflict with the others. She will want affection when you want to get business done. She will want to talk about her day when you want to have sex. You will both end up compromising your true desires, and your relationship will be reduced to a functional but mediocre partnership. Over time, sexual polarity and attraction will diminish. You will begin eyeing other women as sources of rejuvenative feminine delight, the same delight you have smeared out in your intimacy by obliging your woman to be everything for you, all blurred together. Your business partner one moment, your friend another moment, a mother this moment, and your lover the next. Eventually, the deep gifts that brought you together to begin with become lost in the ambiguity of your relationship. In other times and cultures, you might have had multiple intimate partners, each fulfilling a different purpose, each partner contributing different skills, functions, and sexual energies to the whole. In our modern world, however, polygamy is not much of an option. For social and psychological reasons, most men and women of today want to limit their intimate scope to one committed partner at a time. Although, if you are like most men, you've certainly entertained the notion of multiple wives, or at least a mistress or two, each fulfilling a different purpose. Because you expect your intimate relationship to serve so many purposes, it begins to veer toward the utilitarian. By constantly talking about finances, work, household, and children, you turn your woman into a neutral companion. You become so familiar with each other that the mystery of sexual enchantment becomes standardized into the ritual mechanics of kiss, stroke, lick, pump, spurt, and snore. You begin to long for the depth of desire you once felt with your woman. Domesticity replaces mystery, and talk replaces tumble. Yet, if you have a strong masculine sexual essence, you will need frequent refreshment by the power of strong feminine energy, or else you will begin to feel weary and burdened by life. You may seek this rejuvenative feminine energy in a few beers, a few rounds of golf, or a few girly magazines. Or perhaps you favor long massages and walks on the beach. Although these and many other means can temporarily relax you and put a smile on your face, few of them can arouse you as deeply in heart and body as the uncompromised force of feminine sexuality offered by your radiant woman in love. You are the only one who can decide what is important to you in your relationship. You are the only one who can clarify for yourself what the purpose of your intimacy is. If you decide, however, that the purpose of your intimacy is the passionate transmission of love, the rejuvenative healing of sexual energy, and the cultivation of heart through your mutual commitment to spiritual awakening, then be careful. Don't force your woman to be your on-call accountant. Don't expect her to always help you with your financial problems, like a career consultant. Don't emphasize the daily chores while disregarding the bodily transmission of love for days and days. Don't squash the fullness of her feminine energy into merely functional roles. Your woman has the capacity to awaken your heart and fill your body with life. You, however, must give her the opportunity, as well as the fullness of your masculine transmission of love. If you want your woman to be your spiritual and sexual consort, not just your housemate, you must skillfully maintain your household and livelihoods so that the potency of your union is not diminished. She can be the mother of your children as well as your business partner, as long as these functions do not cut into the primacy of your purpose. To serve one another's enlightenment through your unwavering commitment to love, and to enliven one another's core by the bodily transmission of love via sexual polarity. When these two aspects of your loving, spiritual awakening and sexual transmission, become diminished by your daily duties, you will both begin to seek elsewhere for daily refreshment and fulfillment. You will seek feminine energy in the form of a six-pack or a mistress. Your woman will seek masculine direction in the form of a social cause or a masculine-style career. Your relationship will become relegated to a well-meaning partnership of domestic duty. This may be exactly what you want, or it may not be. In any case, you must know what is important for you, what is the purpose of your intimacy, and align all other activities around the central priority if you want your intimacy to maintain and increase its potency for both of you. You will often want more than one woman. Any man with a masculine sexual essence will desire sexual variety. Even if he loves his intimate partner and is completely committed to her, he will naturally want sexual occasions with other women besides his chosen intimate partner. How a man deals with his desire for other women is up to him. He should know, however, that there is no way to avoid such desires. He should also know that acting on such desires, though temporarily enlivening and exhilarating, often ends up complicating his life far more than the occasion itself is worth. Even if you are totally committed to your intimate partner in love, you probably think about having sex with other women. Even if you are totally fulfilled by the sex you share with your woman, you probably still desire sex with other women. Your desire for other women is not a reflection of any lack in your intimacy. It is a reflection of your nature as a masculine sexual being. But this desire is not an excuse for promiscuity, any more than your enjoyment of TV is an excuse for becoming an obese couch potato. Desire springs from many sources, such as your addictions, your biological heritage, your childhood conditioning, and your open heart. To live a life of impeccable integrity, you must discriminate the source of your desire, so you know when to discipline your behavior for everyone's benefit, including yours. The fact is you probably want to have sex with other women besides your intimate partner. How you respond to this fact is a reflection of your purpose in life. If your purpose is to enjoy physical pleasure no matter the consequences, then you should screw as many women as you want. If your purpose is to be a nice boy and please mommy, then you should do what makes your woman happy. If your purpose is to liberate yourself and others into love and freedom, then you should do whatever magnifies the love and freedom in your life and in the lives of those whom your actions affect. It's your call. Just remember that self-discipline is not self-suppression. Suppression is when you resist and fight against your desires, keeping them as buried and unexpressed as possible. Self-discipline is when your highest desires rule your lesser desires, not through resistance, but through loving action grounded in understanding and compassion. How many women you have sex with is your business. Before you consider more than one, however, it is best to prove your capacity with one. If you can't handle one, if deep communion, rejuvenating passion, and spiritual happiness are not the main features of your present intimacy, then you have not passed the test, and it is best to discipline your desire for other partners, since nobody is likely to be served. Young women offer you a special energy. In general, youth in a woman bespeaks radiant, unobstructed, and refreshing feminine energy. A young woman tends to be less compromised by masculine layers of functional protection built up over years of need. Traditionally, young women were understood to offer a man a particularly rejuvenative quality of energy. Older women may maintain or even increase the freshness and radiance of their energy, but it is rare. Imagine you are driving your 18-year-old babysitter home one evening. She is so fresh, so innocent, so alive. You can feel that she is totally open to you. You consider all the consequences. You look at her radiant skin, her clear eyes, her incredible smile. The way she moves, talks, and laughs makes you happy and fills you with energy. You arrive at her home. She says goodnight, leaves the car, and enters her house. You sit in the car for a moment, breathing slowly and deeply, smiling. There is something unique about being with a young woman, and all men with masculine sexual essences feel it. You feel rejuvenated by her. Just sitting next to a young woman can make you happy and fill you with life force. You might have nothing in common, but that doesn't matter. It is her energy that delights and inspires you. Uncompromised, youthful, feminine energy turns you on and opens your heart. You actually feel happier around young women. You feel more energetic, alive, and loving. As women get older, they typically take on more and more masculine tasks and responsibilities in our culture, so their radiance begins to decrease. In other cultures, this is less true. Women maintain and even deepen their radiance. But even in these cultures with more wisdom, it is understood that young women provide a special energy that is fresh, uncompromised, and enlivening. Our culture reduces this youthful energy to a sexual thing, whereas it is actually a whole body transmission of energy, affecting the heart as much as or more than the genitals. In other cultures, young women were honored for their gifts of spiritual rejuvenation, tending to holy sites and performing sacred arts, not just ogled for sexual titillation. As a man, it is your responsibility to honor the heart-rejuvenative gift of a young woman, without violating this honor by imposing your sexual desire on her. If sexual desire arises, fine. Circulate it through your body. Learn to conduct the magnification of desire without needing to throw it off in a spasm of release. A major part of mastering sexuality is learning to sustain greater and greater degrees of pleasure and desire in the body, without needing to rid yourself of the force because you can't handle it. When you find yourself really enlivened by a young woman, breathe in her fragrance. Breathe in her energy. Relax your body and allow your heart to open in her presence. Take in her beauty through every pore in your body. Allow love to radiate from your heart toward her. Maintain a respectful formality so that she is free and empowered to give her gift, without being complicated by your personal agenda. Use the energy she has given you in your own service to others, passing the gifts of heightened aliveness and passionate heart into all of your relationships, so that all beings may benefit by the delight you have received from this woman, who, for now, manifests the youthful gifts of uncompromised radiance and life force. Each woman has a temperature that can heal or irritate you. Some women are hotter, some are cooler. In general, blonde, light-skinned, Japanese and Chinese women are cooler. Dark-skinned, brunette, red-headed, Korean and Polynesian women are hotter. Even though a man might choose to remain in a committed intimacy with one woman, his needs for different temperatures of feminine energy may change over time. A hot woman who aroused his passion several years ago may irritate him now. A cooler woman who soothed his heart several years ago may seem tiresome to him now. By understanding how different temperatures of feminine energy may affect him, a man could make more skillful life choices without confusion. You probably have certain tastes in women. You might prefer blondes, or Asian women, or perhaps you have a special preference for redheads. Your tastes come from many sources: your early childhood experience, cultural influence, and perhaps even your genetics. But one aspect of taste has to do with how a woman affects you with her energetics. Some women are cooling. Being in their company feels like a cool drink of iced tea on a hot sunny day. You might have referred to a woman, for instance, who is an icy blonde or who has cool blue eyes. Other women are hot. They are fiery, tempestuous, and quick of temper. You might have spoken of a fiery redhead or a hot-blooded Latina. Of course, not all redheads or Latinas are hot, nor are all blondes cool. Nevertheless, there is something true enough to be said about a woman's temperature. Most men have a good intuitive sense of the difference between a woman who is cool and soothing and a woman who is hot and exciting, regardless of how they describe it. And this difference has a lot to do with why men have different tastes for women, and why your taste could change over time. More than simple psychological preference determines your taste. Energy plays a major role. Sometimes you can be with a beautiful woman who just doesn't do it for you. You can see she is beautiful, you can understand why your friends find her attractive, but she just doesn't suit your taste. Different women offer different kinds of feminine energy. And one of the simplest forms of this difference is the difference between hot and cool feminine energy. To help understand this, you could look at your relationship with food. Some men thrive on hot Mexican peppers or spicy Szechuan food, while other men are healed by soothing and cooling food, like salads, sweets, or milk. And any man's needs for different kinds of food may change over time. The same is true of his needs for feminine energy. If you are a particularly easygoing man, perhaps a man who has difficulty getting motivated, then a hot woman is probably better for you. Her fiery nature can heat up your system and get you moving. On the other hand, if you tend to be quick-tempered and hot yourself, you might find that a more cooling woman heals you and brings a balance to your body and psyche. Depending on your health, your lifestyle, your work demands, and your emotional state, you may need different types of energy at different times. The important thing is to know there is a difference so that you can be conscious of the choice you are making and how it might affect you. You may begin to doubt your current intimate relationship if you don't understand how your needs for feminine energy change. When your life seems dreary and boring, a more spicy and hot woman will probably appeal to you. She will provide you with the fire you are missing. However, when your life is extremely challenging and you feel burnt out, a hot woman might be too much. You may be more attracted to the soothing gaze and touch of a cool woman. Imagine you are married to a hot woman. For years you have enjoyed her passion, been amused by her anger, and been delighted by how quickly she responds sexually. Then your career takes a turn. You begin working with people all day under a tight deadline. You are dealing with people's emotions and resistance 50 hours a week. You notice that you are sweating most of the day. You are under the gun. Your life has become quite hot, as if you are spending the day in a pressure cooker. You go home to your hot wife. She is rubbing herself all over you, eager to get it on. You feel like relaxing. You tell her you need a few minutes to take it easy. So she changes into her workout clothes and goes to the spa to flex and pump her supple body. Meanwhile, her best friend comes to visit. You open the door and invite her in the house. She moves so much more slowly than your wife. Her presence seems soothing and relaxing to you, even though she's not the kind of woman you are usually attracted to. The quality of this woman's voice seems so refreshing. She sees you are tired and, because she's known you for years, she asks if she can rub your shoulders. She puts her hands on your shoulders, and, before she even begins to gently massage you, you feel waves of cool, rejuvenating energy pour into your body. You sigh with relief. After a brief massage, she says goodbye. She'll come back and visit your wife another day. Your wife comes back home, full of energy, and she begins bouncing around the house taking care of things. She yells at you for not telling her friend to stay and wait. Then, seeing your fatigue, she apologizes and begins kissing you passionately. Her hands quickly go to your crotch, but you're still thinking about her friend, remembering how refreshing her energy was, wondering what the heck you're going to do about it. What you should do about it is this: understand what is happening. You used to really enjoy your wife's spicy temperament, but now that you are boiling all day at work, you need to be balanced by a cooler energy. This doesn't necessarily mean you need to end your marriage. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to have sex with her cool friend. What it means is that you need to find a way to balance your life. You can change your diet to a more cooling diet. You can keep your body cooler, wearing caps on sunny days, and wearing lighter, more breathable clothing. You can take soothing walks around lakes or along rivers, and let the water absorb the heat of your day. Or you can receive cooling energy directly from a woman, even non-sexually. You could get a professional massage, for instance, from a woman with cooling energy. Sometimes all you need to do is spend a little time in the same room with a cool woman. In any case, it's important to realize that your needs for different kinds of energy will change throughout your life. It's something you will need to learn how to deal with. It's important that, in the meantime, you don't mistake a changing energy need for a reason to end your marriage. It's also important to know that you can receive energy from different women in entirely non-sexual ways, if you so choose. In the end, you must make your own choice. When one man's energy needs change and he finds himself getting the energy he needs from the woman in the office next door, the kind of energy that he isn't getting from his wife, then he might end up having an affair or getting divorced. Another man might communicate his changing energy needs to his wife, and then find that she is more than able to creatively provide him with the flavor of feminine energy that most heals and rejuvenates him. Don't confuse your energy needs with a commitment in love, though. Energy needs are relatively easy to balance. You can probably get the energy you need from a masseuse or a change in diet. If you react drastically and decide to leave your wife for a woman whose energy enlivens you more, you may be surprised when, in a few months, your energy needs change again, and you realize you have made a very superficial choice. You must decide for yourself how to deal with your need for the particular feminine energy that fills your body with life, heals your rough edges, and soothes your warrior spirit. But energetic rejuvenation won't make any fundamental difference unless, at your core, your heart is growing more free, open, and loving. A cool glass of fruit juice, a vacation in Hawaii, or a redhead may temporarily balance your physiology, but only persistent commitment to the practice of love can take you through your fears, through your sense of separateness, and bring you to the absolute ease of being that is your deepest truth. Remember your priority and decide what you need to do. Part 4. What women really want. Choose a woman who chooses you. If a man wants a woman who doesn't want him, he cannot win. His neediness will undermine any possible relationship, and his woman will never be able to trust him. A man must determine whether a woman really wants him but is playing hard to get, or whether she really doesn't want him. If she doesn't want him, he should immediately cease pursuing her and deal with his pain by himself. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you want to be with a woman but she doesn't want to be with you, you must speak with your friends. Ask them to be honest with you. Ask them if they think this woman really does want to be with you, or if she really doesn't. If your friends honestly tell you that this woman doesn't want to be with you, it is over. You cannot enjoy a good relationship with her, even if she changes her mind. Once she feels your neediness, once she feels that you need her more than she needs you, she will never trust your masculine core. The priority of the masculine core is mission, purpose, or direction in life. The priority of the feminine core is the flow of love in intimacy. If a woman feels your feminine is stronger than hers, if she feels that the intimacy is more important to you than to her, then she will naturally animate her masculine. She will want space, she will want freedom to pursue her own direction, and she will be repulsed by your clinginess. You are only punishing yourself when you want to be in a relationship with a woman more than she wants to be in a relationship with you. Of course, you must discriminate between whether she is playing hard to get or whether she is genuinely less interested in the relationship than you. This is why you should ask your friends and even her friends. If it turns out that she really doesn't want to be with you as much as you want to be with her, then it is time to realize the relationship won't work. In such a case, the poles have become reversed, with your feminine desire for love meeting her masculine desire for freedom. This is not viable grounds for intimacy between a man with a masculine essence and a woman with a feminine essence. It is better to move on and work with your hurt than it is to continue demonstrating that your feminine desire is stronger than hers. What she wants is not what she says. Sometimes a woman will make a request of her man in plain English, not to get him to do something, but to see if he is so weak that he will do it. In other words, she is testing his capacity to do what is right, not what she is asking for. In such cases, if the man does what his woman asks, she will be disappointed and angry. The man will have no idea why she is so angry or what could possibly please her. He must remember that her trust is engendered not by him fulfilling her requests, but by him magnifying love, consciousness, and success in their lives, in spite of her requests. This is a true story. A somewhat quiet and sensitive man was learning sexual yoga. In this yoga, it is important to learn to bypass ejaculation, circulating the stimulated energy through the body and heart in a kind of whole-body orgasm, rather than losing energy in a spasm of ejaculative release. He was also learning to express his animal-like passion instead of always remaining calm and passive during sex. One day, this man and his wife were driving in their car. Passing a park, they spontaneously decided to stop the car, run into the woods, and make wild love on the grass beneath the trees. Neither of them had even made love outdoors before. Here they were, clawing at each other, growling, shrieking, passionately aggressive with one another. It was a real breakthrough for them. Suddenly, the man realized he would ejaculate unless they slowed down for a few seconds. "Stop moving for a bit," he told his wife. "If we keep going like this, I'm going to come." But the woman kept moving, even more vigorously. "I want you to come inside of me," she begged. "I want you to fill me with your seed." The man had a split second to decide which way he was going to go, and he decided to let go and give his woman her wish. He ejaculated inside of her and relaxed. But when he looked at his wife's face, she was clearly upset. "What's wrong?" he asked her. "You came," she answered. "But you said you wanted me to fill you with my seed. Didn't you?" "Yes, but I said that in order to feel that you were strong enough not to." The man felt depleted and empty. He felt he had failed in his practice of sexual yoga. He knew that ejaculating had not been the right thing to do in the moment, but he had succumbed to his wife's wish. Now she was disappointed. When she said to fill her with his seed, she really wanted to feel that he was strong enough to maintain what he knew was right, and not ejaculate. That would have been much more erotic to her, more polarizing, and more trust-producing than his obedience to her request to ejaculate. Your woman probably tests you in this way all the time. Her ultimate desire is to feel your full consciousness, your trustable integrity, your unshakable love, and your confidence in your mission. Yet she will rarely ask you directly for these things. She would rather try to distract you from your truth, and then feel that she cannot, that you hold fast to your truth while you continue to love her. If you are a weak man, this feminine trait of wanting one thing and asking for another will piss you off. You will wonder, why don't you just tell me what you really want, instead of saying one thing and meaning another, expecting me to figure it out? This is the view of a man who does not understand that women are an incarnation of the divine feminine. And the divine feminine settles for nothing less than the divine masculine. The divine masculine is consciousness. A superior man practices maintaining full consciousness in all situations. If ejaculation results in a decrease of your fullness, a diminution of your presence, a collapse of your consciousness, then you should not ejaculate. Even if your woman says she wants you to, especially when your woman says she wants you to, your woman will ask you to do all kinds of things every day. Do not allow yourself to be swayed from your truth, from the direction of your heart. Underneath your woman's superficial request is her actual desire and need. She wants your passionate fullness to pervade her. She wants to be able to trust the unshakability of your loving. She wants to feel in her bones that your divine masculine presence is stronger than your distractibility. Your woman is a form of the goddess, taunting you, testing you, seducing you, ready to chop your head off with her wrath if you are weak and ambiguous in your truth, and ready to surrender to the force of your loving if you are steady and brilliant in your loving consciousness. Know that your woman is always pleased most by your strength in love, freedom, and consciousness. If her requests and desires can sway you from what she knows is your highest goal, she will be angry and disappointed with you, even though she asked for it. Always act to maintain your fullest consciousness. Always apply your sword of discrimination to your woman's requests, never taking them at face value, but always checking with your deepest wisdom and following the road of your highest truth, even if it seems to mean disappointing your woman. She won't be disappointed if she feels you are strong and clear in the true direction of your heart. And if she is disappointed by your deepest truth, you shouldn't be with her. Her complaint is content-free. Women are always wanting divine masculine presence in a man, regardless of their specific complaint or mood. A man should hear his woman's complaints as warning bells, and then do his best to align his life with his truth and purpose. However, if he believes in the literal content of her complaint, he will immediately go off course, for the content reflects her present mood more than a careful observation of his tendencies over time. Her complaint should be valued as a reminder to get it together, and perhaps as an indication as to how. But more often than not, the specifics of her complaint do not describe the real, underlying action or tendency that needs to be changed. Your woman says, "How can you spend so much time in front of the TV when our rent is due in a few days? We're behind on car payments, and you just lost your job? Don't worry about it. I have a job interview tomorrow." Well, why don't you get off your butt? You said you were going to clean out the garage weeks ago. I can hardly get to the car. Okay. I'll clean the garage this afternoon. Your woman stops talking and goes about her business, but you can feel her simmering anger and tension. You don't like to be around her when she's like this. You want to get out of the house. "I'll be back in a few hours and I'll clean the garage," you say, as you grab your coat and head for the door. You hear a glass break in the kitchen, so you go in and find your wife furious. "I can't take this anymore," she wails. "What? I said I'd clean the garage. What's going on?" You wonder. "I just can't take it," she cries out, pulling away from you, closing up, and not letting you touch her. "I don't get it. I said I'd clean the garage. I have a job interview tomorrow. Everything is going to be fine. What do you want?" You've probably had some version of this conversation with your woman. It holds a key to masculine growth in freedom, and it reveals a common mistake men make with their women. The thing your woman is complaining about is rarely the thing she is complaining about. It is a mistake to believe the content of what she is saying and then respond to her complaints point by point. When she complains about financial issues, she is usually feeling a lack in your masculine capacity to direct your life with clarity, purpose, integrity, and wisdom. The money itself is secondary. If you were poor but totally conscious, happy, full of integrity, fearless, humorous, loving, and giving your fullest gift to the world and to your woman, she wouldn't complain about lack of money. When you say you will clean the garage and then weeks pass by and you haven't, her complaint isn't really about the garage. Sure, she'd like a clean garage, but this is a superficial issue. The deeper issue is that you didn't do what you said you would. You gave her your word, and you didn't follow through. She can't trust what you say, and this hurts her deeply. She might seem to be overreacting to you. Why is she so hysterical? It's only a garage, but she can feel your lack of integrity. Not having cleaned the garage yet seems like a small thing to you, but it shows that you don't follow through with your word, with your purpose. Your word is a demonstration of your purpose, of your masculine core. When you don't follow through with what you say you are going to do, she feels that your masculine core is weak. She feels let down. She can't trust your masculine direction, and so she feels a great loss. Over time, she will begin to build up her own masculine protection against your lack of integrity. She will begin to guard herself against the hurt that your lack of carry-through causes. She will harden herself, becoming angular and tense. To you, the garage seems trivial. To her, you have failed at your word. She can't trust you. It's very much as if your woman were to become slovenly. The core of the feminine is energy or radiance. If she stops taking care of herself, if she becomes dull and drab, always tired and worn out, then she is unable to give you the feminine energy you desire in intimacy. You might still love her, but you will begin to look elsewhere for feminine energy. At the level of polarity, you are attracted to and enlivened by her feminine radiance. Likewise, at the level of polarity, she is attracted to and relaxed by your masculine clarity, direction, integrity, and presence. When she complains about you watching TV, it is usually more a complaint about your whole life, your lack of persistence and clarity. If your woman felt you were living totally in your clarity of purpose, if she felt you totally present with her when you chose to be with her, and then you said, "I'm going to relax and watch TV for half an hour," it would be fine. It's not the TV watching itself that really bothers her, although that is what she'll talk about. You must listen to your woman more as an oracle than as an advisor. She usually is speaking in a very tangential but revelatory style. She is revealing your unconscious habits that prevent your fullest awakening in consciousness. Your unconsciousness causes her pain. She won't say it that way, but that's what she is indicating. Don't argue with her about the garage and the job interview. That's not what she's talking about, even though that's what she's talking about. Hear her complaints as the universe giving you signs about your life. Is watching TV right now the best way to use the moment? Sometimes you need the recreation, but sometimes you are just being lazy, trying to forget the responsibilities you have created in your life. Did you purposefully lie to your woman about cleaning the garage? Or did you just let it slide, like you do with so many commitments you make in your life? Can you really blame your woman for being hurt by the lack of integrity that shows in your life? If she can't trust you with living your life from your deepest wisdom and fullest capacity, she can't trust you with her life. She can't trust your masculine impeccability, so she naturally will compensate by overdeveloping her own. She is not only being masculine for herself, now she's being masculine for you. If she's got to remind you of the job interview or the mess in the garage, she's supplying the masculine direction for the both of you. And this results in stress. Her body will begin to show it. She will become less radiant and less relaxed in her feminine power and glory because she has to compensate for your failure. The bags under your woman's eyes and the lines in her face may reveal much about how clearly you are living your highest purpose. Of course, your woman has her own unconscious habits to outgrow, but sometimes she is reflecting yours. Try to do your best to determine which of her problems are actually exquisitely sensitive bodily feedback to the way you are living your life. You know the amount of bullshit you are kidding yourself with. So does she. It just hurts her more than it does you. She doesn't really want to be number one. A woman sometimes seems to want to be the most important thing in her man's life. However, if she is the most important thing, then she feels her man has made her the number one priority and is not fully dedicated or directed to divine growth and service. She will feel her man's dependence on her for his happiness, and this will make her feel smothered by his neediness and clinging. A woman really wants her man to be totally dedicated to his highest purpose, and also to love her fully. Although she would never admit it, she wants to feel that her man would be willing to sacrifice their relationship for the sake of his highest purpose. Imagine that a man must go off to war. He hugs his woman goodbye. She is crying. "Please don't go," she begs. "You know that I must," he answers. They look each other deeply in the eyes. "You know that I love you," he says to her. "Yes, I know, and I also know you must go," she replies, and another gush of tears bursts from her heartbroken face. He turns and walks out the door, to his necessary destiny, as his woman, full of pain and pride, watches him disappear. This exaggeratedly dramatic scene captures a profound energetic principle. Although your woman seems to want to be the most important thing in your life, she actually can trust and love you more if she is not. A man's highest purpose is his priority, not his intimacy. Your woman knows this. Deep inside, she really wants it to be this way. The woman in the scene above would actually feel strange if her man suddenly said, "I've changed my mind. You are more important to me than the freedom of mankind. You are the most important thing in my life, and I don't care if my service to humanity is needed elsewhere, so I'm staying here with you." Even though part of her would feel glad, a deeper part of her would feel deflated, emptied, let down. And yet, as her man leaves the door to accomplish his mission, she cries, wishing he didn't have to go. But he does have to go, and she knows it. If a woman has become the point of your life, you are lost. You have a gift to give, a purpose to fulfill, a deep heart impulse that moves you. If you have lost touch with this impulse, then you will begin to feel ambiguous in your life. You will make decisions because you have to, but they won't be guided by a deeper sense of purpose. You may take on your woman's purposes because they are stronger than yours. You may adapt your need for direction to externally regulated purposes, becoming a cogwheel company man or a dead-ended husband and parent, without leaving yourself open to your own greatest vision. Be careful not to substitute default responsibilities for true purpose. It is easy to fill your day with chores and obligations, coming up for air only long enough to watch some TV or have quick sex. It's also easy to give up entirely on living a life of absolute commitment to truth, settling for the common life of absolute commitment to work, family, intimacy, and friends. Yet, you can only be a superior professional, father, husband, and friend when you are living these relationships as gifts given from your core, not as what's left over because you don't have the guts to discover your core impulse and live on its basis. If you aren't living from your core, giving your fullest gifts, everyone will feel your lack of true purpose. Your kids will challenge your authority. Your colleagues will take advantage of you. Your friends won't expect much of you. And your wife won't trust you. Even though she may seem to want to be the center of your life, she doesn't. She wants you to know the center of your life, however, so she can trust you. Even if you must go off somewhere without her to fulfill your purpose, like a man going to war, she will be able to trust you and love you, as long as your purpose is real and true. If you are always watching TV, reading magazines, or gambling, your woman will feel your trivialization of life. She will feel you settling for less, and will resent the frivolity of your will. But if have discovered the purpose springing from your deepest core, and if your entire life is aligned by this deep purpose, your woman will feel the truth of your choices. Though she may not always like your choices, she will love them, and she will love you for having the courage to live your truth. She can relax and trust you because, even if you enjoy watching TV, reading magazines, and gambling now and then, she knows that you would never compromise your highest purpose in life, which includes but is not centered around nor dependent on your relationship with her. Your excellent track record is meaningless to her. A man's track record means nothing to the feminine. A man could be perfect for 10 years, but if he's an asshole for 30 seconds, his woman acts like he's always been one. The feminine responds to the moment of energy, forgetting her man's history of past behavior. A man's past behavior is irrelevant to his woman's feeling in the moment. But men base much on another man's history of behavior, so they think their own track record should count for something. But to a woman, it doesn't. It's been a very tough and late day at work. You finally come home, and your woman is upset. You forgot that you were supposed to have dinner with another couple that night, and the time has passed. Your woman is furious. "I'm sorry I'm late, but this was an unusual day," you say. "I haven't worked late for months, but I had to today." You probably can't even remember the last time I forgot a date together we had planned. I hardly ever forget those kind of things. Well, you did today, and that's what counts. There is no use trying to mitigate her anger by referring to your great track record. To the feminine, history is irrelevant. What counts is the feeling in the moment. If you let her down now, it doesn't matter that you haven't let her down for months, or even years. Your past successes mean nothing to her present feeling of your failure. For you as a man, it is probably easier to forgive and forget an occasional mistake made by another man who has a great track record. What pisses you off is when a man lacks integrity and continually fails at his word. But even big mistakes are fairly easy to let go of when made by a man who is otherwise impeccable. You know he really does his best, and this mistake was a rare exception. But, for the feminine, the past is entirely irrelevant. One wrong word in the midst of a 5-hour lovemaking session that was otherwise perfect could collapse your woman as completely as if you had spent 2 hours making mistakes. Instead of getting angry because she's so upset that you made one little mistake in a long series of successes, instantly shift the energy between you. Remember, history is irrelevant to the feminine, so your mistake is as easily forgotten as your successes. As soon as you see she's upset, immediately assume happiness. Shock her with your love. Make her smile and laugh with your humor. Lick her neck, or lift her off the ground and pretend you're King Kong. Surprise her in some loving way, and the emotional slate will be wiped clean. Your momentary failure will be effectively vanished, as irrelevant as the long line of your successes. Restore love and happiness in the present moment. Don't justify your little mistake by referring to your long line of successes. She wants to relax in the demonstration of your direction. A woman must be able to trust you to take charge if she relaxes her own masculine edge. This is true financially, sexually, emotionally, and spiritually. The man doesn't have to actually do all the work, but he must be able to steer the course if his woman is going to relax into her feminine without fear. Some women want to be in charge most of the time. This desire to guide direction, handling the remote control for the TV or choosing the city in which to live, is a masculine desire in men and women. If your woman has a more masculine sexual essence, she will prefer to be in charge of the direction of your lives most of the time. But if your woman has a feminine sexual essence, there will be times that she would like to pleasurably relax and let go of being in charge. She would like to relax in her feminine and let you make the decisions. If you are not able to take charge, if you don't know the direction you want to go, your woman will feel you floundering. She will have to take charge again since you are unable. She won't be able to relax. The more relaxed she is in her feminine, the more radiant your woman will be. You have probably noticed that your woman's radiance can change instantly. One moment she might seem dull and weary. Then, perhaps after you praise her or surprise her with a gift of love, suddenly she is glowing. She looks 15 years younger. The lines in her face have disappeared in seconds. If you want your woman to be able to relax into her feminine and shine her natural radiance, then you must relieve her of the necessity to be in charge. This doesn't mean you need to boss her around. It means you need to know where you are heading and how you are going to get there, in every way, including financially and spiritually. If you have the slightest uncertainty or ambiguity about your financial future, your woman will feel it. You don't have to say anything about it. She'll feel your doubt or ambiguity in your body, eyes, and the tone of your voice. It's not that you have to make a lot of money. You just have to be responsible for your finances and take your future into account. You might choose to be a monk. What's important is that you are clear, accountable, and directed from your deepest core of wisdom. Then your woman can relax. She knows where you stand and what your plans are. She can feel your integrity. She can trust your direction because she knows it comes from your deepest core. She is not swimming in the air of your uncertainty but standing on solid ground, the ground that you've provided by your clarity. Even more important is your spiritual direction. Where is your relationship going? What are your lives about? What does it all add up to? How will the two of you continue to grow without getting stuck in the ruts of mediocrity? If your woman feels that you have lost your spiritual direction, she will seek direction herself and attempt to impose it on you, since you don't seem to have any yourself. If she feels that you are totally absorbed in your work, for instance, and when you're not obsessing about your career, you are absorbed in TV, then she will wonder, is this it? Is this what our relationship amounts to? Is this the highest vision that my man sees? If she feels you lacking in your financial clarity,
there. Do what you gotta do, Reyna.
Someone go A.
Coops?
Someone A, someone A.
A.
Flash out!
Spike planted.
Reloading. Barrier
Concussing!
Target spotted A.
Blinding!
Reloading.
Short, 3.
Enemy spotted A.
One enemy remaining.
Reloading.
Last 3. Take out last.
Gun here.
Change of plans.
Bet they're feeling frazzled.
Yeah, go take me out.
I did right. It's B.
Enemy spotted mid. I shot somebody.
B.
No surprises.
140 on chamber.
B. Careful mid. Is someone market? Probably chamber. It's B.
Chamber low.
Go inside. Come, it's mark. Go B.
Market please. He's low, he's super low.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Go side.
30 seconds left.
Maybe.
Spike planted.
Yeah, I know it.
Wait.
Flash out!
Main. Is main.
No escape.
Not your day, is it?
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead. Could I have a drop? Thank you.
Let's go.
You want to play? Let's play.
Enemy killed. Enemy spotted mid. Hush.
Careful.
Blinding! Right there. Flash out!
Thirty seconds left. Spike down A. Ten seconds left.
Concussing! Keep them off balance. Keep up!
One enemy remaining.
No one beats me. No one. They can run or get run over. Their choice.
Funnel them to me. Enemy spotted mid. Careful.
Spike down mid.
Left.
Drop in a smoke. Enemy spotted mid.
Blinding! Off your feet!
No peeking. No surprises. Ultimate ready. Here! Gap!
Flash out!
Blocking movement.
Chamber mid.
Trevor!
Pull them to their grave.
Careful here.
Nothing there.
Chamber A short.
One enemy remaining.
Out of charges.
Going A, going A, going A.
Throwing net. 30 seconds left.
Tanking A, bro.
Spike planted. Target
Out
spotted.
of charges. Gun here.
There were not a pro. All is well. Make them regret their choice of profession.
Keep up.
The hunt begins!
Right here. Sensor tricked. Sensor tricked. Target spotted B. Enemy spotted.
Spike planted.
Both A.
One enemy remaining.
You had your fun! My turn!
Defuse the spike. Gun here. My ult is ready. Fancy vacuum deactivated.
Just swapping in new fusion cells. Okay, my arms are good. We can go.
Guys, give me a skin. Someone have a Vandal
Need a
skin.
drop.
I can drop.
Reloading.
I'm here to stay.
Enemy spotted mid.
Spike down mid.
Reloading!
Hostile down.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Throwing net.
One enemy remaining.
No peeking. Ultimate ready.
Clutch.
Well, that was quite fun. Okay, Deadlock. Let's see more of that eye.
Reyna, why you put shield? Low shield. Why high shield?
I buy you, Reyna.
Gun here.
Buy her.
أخوي.
Gun here.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
Here. Enemy
No
spotted
escape.
mid.
Spike down mid.
Barrier deployed. Target spotted B.
Blinding!
Pull them to their grave. Piling them in.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
I could have left my arms at home.
Their death demands our attention.
It begins. Enemy spotted mid.
Spike down mid.
Die.
Spike down A.
Spike spotted A. No peeking.
Over there. Over there.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
Child's play.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast. Need a drop. Thanks. Gun here.
No heroics. Follow protocol. Stay down.
hunt begins!
Sensor down.
Flash out!
Target.
Hey, door.
No surprises.
One enemy remaining.
Go and meet your maker.
Take my OP, take my
Spike
OP.
spotted me.
Last round in the half.
Buy the best gear before
Gun here.
it's too late.
Need a drop. Thank you.
I need a drop. Tack, tack.
Gun here.
Guarding here. Hit them fast, hit them hard. Guarding here.
You want to play? Let's play.
Enemy spotted A. Enemy spotted mid. Right here.
Gotcha, fun. Spike down mid.
turn!
Spike spotted mid. Ha! Over there.
Blinding! Off your feet!
Spikes here.
Right there.
Target down.
Watching here. Here.
One enemy
One
remaining.
down. No charges left. Aw, thought you'd try harder.
Switching sides.
Bad for
The battlefield changes with every play.
Reloading. Load of that winning stuff, aye.
Concussing!
Dropping
smoke.
Finished.
Market.
No escape. Reloading.
Spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
Enough of your technology. The future is radiant.
Match point.
Let's finish this already!
Bring your best. Enemy spotted mid.
Dropping smokes.
Cutting their vision.
Trevor!
Throwing
Our carrier's dead.
Spike
I
down
have the
A.
spike. Reloading. Sensor down.
Spike down A.
Got the spike!
Wait me.
Flash out!
Last player standing.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it? Stay safe. Drop in a smoke.
Concussing!
Reloading.
Does go mid.
Don't go mid. Chamber okay.
Target spotted. Throwing net.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Blocking sight.
30 seconds
Nailed
left.
Three. I got the.
My city needs me. I can't be away for long. Let's end this quickly.
Here.
You can do one eco if you want.
For you, hermanita. I could use a drop.
Thank you.
Watch this!
Trevor!
Drop in a smoke. Reloading.
Blinding!
No escape.
Got him!
Target spotted.
100
Defender
on,
spawn. Reloading.
Our spike carrier.
I have the spike.
Spike down
carrier's
B.
dead.
Last player standing.
He's low, 1000.
I'm amped. Let's go. I got things to do. Here. Get on here. Here.
Still in sight.
You want to play? Let's play.
Dropping smokes.
Concussing! Flash out!
Reloading.
Out of charges.
Critical hit. No peek.
Blasting!
Last player standing. Thirty seconds left.
Yeah.
Just let them try to catch me. I don't quit.
Cutting their vision.
Enemy spotted mid. Enemy killed.
My territory! Enemy spotted me. Reloading.
Enemy spotted
Reloading.
mid.
Pull them to their grave!
Blinding!
Nothing there.
Out of charges.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Yikes. That sucks.
Attackers win.
Where's the bragging? Excellent. Then we're done.